Who are the nominees for Best New Artist at the 2025 Grammy Awards? Music's biggest night. That is what many people use to refer to the Grammy Awards. Some of the biggest artists in the world gather at the Grammys to hear the decisions made by the Recording Academy. Who will be granted the Golden Gramophone? Last November, the nominations for the 67th annual Grammy ceremony were announced. One notable category is Best New Artist, which is awarded to an artist who skyrocketed in fame during the Grammy eligibility period. All artists are eligible for a nomination as long as they have only submitted themselves for consideration 3 times or fewer. All of this year's nominees have a bright career ahead of them, but only one will walk away with the coveted trophy. Benson Boone. Benson Boone's musical career began in 2021 when he auditioned for American Idol. However, this came to an end when he voluntarily withdrew from the show. At the start of 2024, he began to reach new heights. His hit single, Beautiful Things, topped the charts in many countries and peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100. In April, he also released his debut album titled Fireworks and Rollerblades, which peaked at number 6 on the Billboard 200 album charts. Following the album's release, he went on his sold-out Fireworks and Rollerblades World Tour and opened for artists including Taylor Swift. Sabrina Carpenter. Some artists go years before receiving Grammy recognition for their work. Sabrina Carpenter is one of those artists. She released her debut album in 2014 with Hollywood Records, followed by 3 more albums before she left to be signed by Island Records. In April of 2024, before playing at Coachella, Carpenter released her single, Espresso, which went on to become one of the biggest hits of 2024. A few months later, she released Please, 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 which became her first #1 song in the U.S. On August 23rd, her 6th studio album, Short and Sweet, was released, which debuted at #1 on the Billboard 200 and remained there for 4 weeks. She also began her Short and Sweet tour in September, which will continue into 2025. Doechii. Doechii is an American rapper who released her debut EP, Oh, the Places You'll Go, in 2020. This led to her going viral on TikTok and being discovered by a record label. She has yet to release her debut album, but in August of 2024, she released her 3rd mixtape, Alligator Bites Never Heal. She then began her Alligator Bites Never Heal tour in October. Kruangbin. Kruangbin is a musical trio consisting of Laura Lee Ucko, Mark Spear, and DJ Johnson. Their debut album was released in 2015, and they have since released 3 more. In April, their 4th album, A La Sala, was released with modest critical acclaim. They have recently played at festivals, including the ACL Music Festival in Austin, Texas. RAYE. RAYE has been a behind-the-scenes powerhouse for multiple A-list performers throughout the years. She wrote songs for singers including Beyoncé and Rihanna. Her label prevented her from releasing her debut album and only allowed her to release EPs. Eventually, she chose to leave her label and become an independent artist. In 2023, RAYE was finally able to release her debut album, My 21st Century Blues. One song on the album, Escapism, went viral and became her first Billboard charting song. This past year, she has opened for artists like SZA, Lewis Capaldi, and Taylor Swift, as well as performing at numerous festivals. Chappell Roan. Chappell Roan is another artist who finally reached their breakthrough this year after years of hard work. She began releasing music in 2017 but was eventually dropped from her label. In 2023, she was signed to Island Records, which enabled her to release her debut album, The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess. Opening up for Olivia Rodrigo on the Guts World Tour increased her audience and allowed her album to become a sleeper hit. In April, she released the song Good Luck, Babe, which became her first top 10 hit. This year, she has also performed in festivals, utilizing drag-inspired ensembles to become an iconic figure. Shaboozey. 19 weeks. That is how long Shaboozey's song, a bar song, Tipsy, has topped the Billboard 100 charts. He is tied for the record for the longest-running #1 hit in history alongside Lil Nas X's song Old Town Road. This song led to him being invited to perform on Beyonce's album Cowboy Carter. In May, Shaboozey released his third studio album, Where I've Been, Isn't Where I'm Going, and it debuted at #5 on the Billboard 200 charts. Teddy Swims. Teddy Swims began his career in music as a lead vocalist for the band Wildheart. When the band went on hiatus in 2019, Swims began releasing covers of music on his YouTube, which gained him his initial following. In 2023, his chart-topping breakout single Lose Control was released on his debut album. I've Tried Everything But Therapy,